Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Today, we're covering episode 11 of Hell's Paradise. Awesome episode. Can't wait to get started talking about this. But before we do, remember we are always brought to you by The Anime Show. Make sure to check them out on Facebook and Instagram, especially right now, getting all the awesome anime content. And then, Lance, can you kind of remind everybody what happened in this episode?
Yes. So in this episode, we get to learn a lot more about Tau, and a couple of our main characters are learning how to use it itself, which is really interesting. And we really just get to see them fight with it, and that's pretty much it. Like Tau is pretty interesting. So, Aza, the blonde haired guy, he's learning Tau. What did you think of Aza?
He was crazy because he was just ruthless, like
Mhm.
just obliterating the. Uh, I'm trying to blank on it. Dyson, not Dyson.
Oh yeah,
Doshin,
Ocean. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, the math
and
looking
yep,
guy kind of.
yeah, just attacking him ruthlessly, and then quickly adapting to his new abilities, which his
Right.
brother does say, hey, he's always been able to just adapt really fast. And then
Yep.
we do get to see that when, he reads the room as a little child and cuts his own eye.
Oh yeah, that was so freaking weird.
Yep.
And he had like no problem doing it. He was super confident. He had I don't know, he's so weird. But I guess that makes this different than any other kind of show. A kid who
Um,
cutting his eye.
I have a question. Do you think he's gonna be able to see out of his eye?
Ooh, now that he has Tao
Yes. Now
and
that
reject.
I feel like he's fusing and being able to regenerate. So, yeah, I wonder if he'll be able to get the ability to see out of his right eye.
That is an interesting idea. I like that idea a lot, but I think because of the way he's already, like how the character is made by itself, I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep him the way he is and he just gets stronger and just adapts to it, just period.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that just being, that's his character. I get it. Don't change him too much unless they're gonna kill him off. But other than that, I don't think they're gonna do anything with his character design.
Like I would accept it if he did get his vision back, but I just don't. I wouldn't expect it.
Yep, makes sense.
Right.
And then, do you think he's gonna turn into a Tensen?
It's starting to look that way. I mean, he's the only one that's getting like these tattoo vine thingies, and Gabimaru not right. Like I don't quite
No.
remember if he got any of those things. Okay, yeah. So Blonde Boy Aza, he's getting markings,
Yep.
which is interesting because he was in that pit, and I think they were trying to describe that. That's because of that reason, right?
Yeah. They were talking about him fusing with essentially the pit. I think it's
Uh-huh.
because he ate something that
That's
was
the
like
only
creatures.
hmm.
But I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna be a little bit more different, and he's gonna be a little bit more interesting.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm. Oh yeah, because they were also talking about how other creatures just straight up transformed into like just bigger monsters,
Yep.
like that dinosaur plant looking thing. Like that was one of the monsters. So yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I think he might just have his own little transformation himself.
Maybe that would be kind of cool.
Mhm.
Definitely different because I don't
Yeah.
think anybody else is gonna get anything.
No, as far as Tao goes, I think I couldn't imagine anybody further than Aza and Gabi Maru.
Well, there is the blind um Osman that
That's
can use
true.
it.
Okay, good point. He's already like kind of tapping into it as it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You think they're gonna anime logic their way into him just awakening it, just like these other two are?
Well, I think they already did. I think he is pseudo using it, but
Right,
just with a sword instead of like physical attacks.
right, or at least just seeing in general.
Yep. Um, but I really want to talk about the Gabimaru section with Mai and all of them because we get a lot of information.
Hmm.
We get a lot of just needed stuff. I really enjoyed the fact that they used Gabimaru's character development throughout the series so far into the only reason he's able to tap into this Tau.
Yeah.
And they make it obvious, which is also kind of nice because it's like instead of people being like, "Oh no, they just anime logicked the his ability." No, it's clearly shown this is the reason why, and because of his upbringing, that is why he can use it so well so quickly.
Right. Accepting Gabimaru's ability to learn Tao was a lot easier than accepting Aza just picking up on it. Like
Yep.
he he kind of came out of nowhere. It felt like,
I think
but
it
when
had more to do with the fact that he's fusing with the area, and that's why
okay,
he can use it because all these creatures just happen to know how to use Tau.
right, okay, yeah. Now that you say that, that makes more sense. I just felt like it was a little like quickly just thrown in there, but I
Yep.
guess that makes more sense.
Okay. Um, we do find out that Mai was essentially banished, which is interesting.
Yeah, because she didn't have like the ability to switch between like female and male kind of thing.
Yep, she's only a female. She can age, maybe age herself, because she was an adult when she was banished, and then
Yeah,
a child when we first meet her, and now she's maybe an adult. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't really matter.
she's older. Yeah, can't say for sure, but yeah. So yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that's what gets into Bochu Jutsu,
yep,
and
um,
that's basically the yin yang combination deal about what makes you even stronger yet.
yep, which
And yeah,
explains why the Tencent are the way they are.
hmm oh yeah, because they can switch between male and female,
Yep.
and why they like to make love with each other and just makes them stronger.
Yeah, I was assuming that, being thousands of year old, they were just bored, but I,
That's
I
what I was
guess.
thinking. Yeah,
So,
but no, they give reason behind wanting to show a little bit of sexual content.
yeah, yeah. And then Gabimaru finally gets his reasoning, I guess you could say it, into why he wants to protect Mai. Um, I think perfectly acceptable. It
Yeah.
is 100% up his within his character to be that way.
Mhm. Yeah. He's becoming the protector.
Yep.
So it's definitely because he wants to protect his wife, and now it's obvious, or not obvious, but now it's, it makes sense that he'd want to protect this girl.
Yep.
It's almost kind of like she would almost be like his daughter kind of thing. So I wonder if he's going to start thinking like that.
He could. I think it's a lot more projecting of, his wife was the same way, and that's why
Mhm.
he has this strong feeling of protecting her.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense too.
But the fight was really good. I really enjoyed the fight.
Oh yeah.
Um, Crazy transformations with the creature fusing thing. That was weird.
A lot was going on, but it
Yes.
was fun.
Yeah. All in all, what'd you think of this episode?
All in all, it was great. Um, at first, I thought that this information came super quick, and I felt like the Gabimaru and Aza learning Tao like this was, kind of anime logic thrown in. But at the same time, this needed to happen. But maybe if I don't know, maybe if they learned it on separate episodes, it would have been easier to digest.
Well, I want to say next episode's the season finale. So,
No, there's 13 episodes, so we got
oh,
two
there
more
is.
weeks.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Loving it. And eh, I'm fine with.
What do you
I'm
what do you
fine
think
with
this
it.
episode?
I
Yeah.
thought it was really good. Very well done. Able to get all of our information really fast, which I'm
Hmm.
perfectly happy with, and awesome fight scenes. So I loved it.
Oh yeah. Definitely a great episode. Can't wait for next week. Get more of this Tencent content. I like to see more battles.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait for next week. But that's all we got for this episode. Thanks for watching another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Again, we are brought to you by the Anime Show. Make sure to check them out on Facebook and Instagram. And please subscribe, give us a like, and give us a comment and let us know what you think of this episode. Have a good
Later,
one.
guys.